Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Honkai Star Rail. Now I've got a very interesting and important video because in today's video what I'm going to be doing is going over the future characters that will be coming out in the game. There is 5 particular characters that will be coming out in the future that I feel like you guys should be interested in, and these are very important characters because you guys might decide to save for these characters or might decide that these characters are very cool. I will be showing you guys some gameplay, showing you guys the skills as well for the characters as well. I would like to say that this skill information that we do know is from the CBT, so more than likely when the characters do come out officially, they might change a little bit of the skills. They might buff it up or they might nerf it up. There is a high probability that they will do that, but I don't think they will change the skills too much. So this information we have is just something that could help you guys plan whether you want to summon for them. I will say that these characters are very cool and some of them might be worth going for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Help yourself out by subscribing to the channel so that you guys don't miss out on any more videos on Honkai Star Rail. I will be making more content on the game. So let's start off with the video with the next character. Hopefully, if they do follow the CBT timeline, the next character should be Jing Yuan. Now, I would like to apologize if I do end up butchering any of the characters' name. Sometimes it is kind of hard to pronounce, but the character we're going to be taking a look at is Jing Yuan, and I will be showing you guys what his skills are in the video, but what I will be doing is just summarizing it, and you guys can pause the video if you want to fully take a look at his skills. But this is from the CBT. These are all information gotten from the CBT, so when this character comes out, more than likely they might nerf it or might balance some of the skills. We just have to wait and see. So don't take a look at the values too much, just take a look at what the character can do in terms of skill descriptions. So all you really need to know about Jing Yuan is that he's a lightning character and he is a 5-star character, and his role is to deal AoE damage. Now there is a few good AoE characters in the game so far. We do have this free character that they gave us for pre-registration that does AoE damage. However, I would like to say that Jing Yuan will probably be a character that will take over as the AoE damage dealer, and he's able to do a lightning damage, and he does have some unique abilities with his ultimate, which is something that we'll need to see when he comes out. But he is looking like a very good character to go ahead and grab, and the way he looks is simply fantastic. I will be showing you guys some gameplay hopefully as well if I can find any. But yeah, Jing Yuan looks to be a character that a lot of people will try to summon for. I probably will go for because of his stellar animation, a big ass lightning god basically. Very good character in my opinion. Has the ability to buff crit damage and crit rate as well, but that, like I said, it might change in the future. Now the next character we're going to be taking a look at is everyone's favorite waifu, literally, and that is Kafka. Now Kafka is the first character you actually see in Honkai Star Rail. When you log in and make a new account, you actually get to play as her, and I can't wait for this character to come out. From the skill description, I can actually say that this character is less likely to get power creeped if she comes out, because she has one specific team that she can actually buff and will make that team very good, and that her role is basically like a DOT supporter, where she's able to stack or will increase the damage of the DOT. Also able to regain energy if the opponent dies from shock. And if you're building a DOT team, this character will definitely be a must-have for that team based on the skills from the CBT. Now right now I don't think there's that many DOT characters or very many strong DOT characters in the game, but in the future, as they increase the attackers and increase increase characters in the game, DOT team, I do feel like mihoyo might create a bunch of DOT characters, and Kafka would be the character that will help buff them out. If you guys have played several turn-based games, you would always know that DOT characters are always some of the best characters to go for to deal massive amount of damages to bosses. So yeah, Kafka does have her role, and it will be insane when DOT team becomes very popular. So very amazing character. She is also a lightning character. She does use some AoE ability as well. Like I said, I should be showing you guys some of the skills of the character, and I don't really want to show you guys any animation for Kafka because you can actually test her out, or we actually play as her at the start of the game. She looks very cool and she's badass in my opinion. Definitely a waifu unit, and definitely a character I probably will summon for. Now the next character we will be taking a look at is Blade. Now Blade is a badass husbando And yeah, everyone likes to compare him to Zhao from Genshin Impact, a character that does more damage based on the amount of HP loss. Now this character is a high risk, high reward character and is able to deal massive amount of damage. This is from the CBT, so this might change later on if they realize how broken this character is, but I do feel like this character is very strong. The character also has the ability to regain HP if the HP falls short. And there is a particular team that you might want to run with Blade. That is with another 5-star character I will be talking about later on in the video, another future character coming out. But you definitely want to pair him up with a healer to make sure he's able to survive. Yes, you want his HP to be quite low, but you don't want him to die, obviously. So he is a wind character, a badass wind character, and I do believe can do some AoE attack. And I do expect him to be very strong when he comes down, and I do expect a lot of people to summon for him. Now the next character we will be taking a look at is the character that I said would work well with Blade, and that is Luocha. Now I do apologize if I do end up butchering this character's name. This character's element is the imaginary element, and he's basically a healer. Now we have only one 5-star healer right now in the game, and that's Bailu or Baizu, I've forgotten it. No, it's Bailu, and she's actually quite good as a healer. Luocha over here might be the healer you want to get, just because he has the ability to remove debuff. Healing is going to be nice, removing debuff will be nice, able to keep your allies safe. We do need healers in this game, because you don't, okay, if you're going to build a team in this game, you don't really need to build a full DPS team. Obviously, if you want to collect content faster, it is how you're going to do it. But if you don't have the right DPS, you can basically just chip away at the boss's HP slowly and eventually kill it. So you're basically going to build a team with one main attacker, one healer, one tank, and maybe another buffer or something like that. And Luocha will definitely be a healer you want to go ahead and get. Since there isn't a specific banner to summon for Bailu and you're missing a very strong healer, you might just save for this character over here. There is a 4-star character you can use as your healer, you get for free. I believe her name is Natasha, so yeah, you can use her for now. But later on you might want to switch over to Luocha, because his healing will definitely be better, because he's a 5-star character and you can expect a lot from him as well. And he also has this ability where if you take him inside a content, you don't have to worry about him dying or being one-shotted straight away, because he has the ability to which is called damage received by Luocha from a single attack cannot be higher than 80% of his max HP. So you don't have to worry about him being one-shotted, and this is going to be very good for him. So Luocha over here seems to be a very strong character. Now the last character we will be taking a look at, I've seen a lot of people say she's absolutely meta. This is from the CBT. She does seem to be very broken, so I might not be surprised, or actually I won't be surprised if they do end up nerfing some of her skills to, you know, keep her in check. But she is a quantum unit. Okay, so after taking a look at her skill, she is broken. She is goddamn broken. I literally should have said that with confidence. She is absolutely nutty character, and a character that if they keep the same, I don't think it will be a lot harder to power creep her, because she primarily does like debuff into the opponent, and the characters that can apply debuff or be supportive character are less likely to be power crept or are more resistant to power creep in the future. Anyways, what she can do is she has the ability to add a bug. Now the bug has the ability to either be a debuff of attack or debuff of defense, or debuff to her to the opponent's speed. So she is a debuffer character, and she also has the ability to reduce the damage resistance of the character. So whatever damage you do to that opponent will be a lot higher because of the damage resistance being a lot lower for that opponent. And she also has the ability to inflict bug with more of her skills, and that bug can actually last for a very long turn. So that is very nutty. She also has the ability to decrease defense of the opponent, and she also has the ability to also ignore weakness type. So she can ignore the weakness type by a certain percentage. No, not by a certain percentage. She just has the ability to ignore weakness type and reduce toughness from all enemies. Now this character simply absolutely amazing. Now if they keep her the same, out of all the characters I have mentioned so far, she is looking like the must have. But like I said, this is all from the CBT. More than likely we'll nerf this character because she's absolutely broken, but this is a character that a lot of people will probably want to save resources for, just in case they don't nerf her. Silver Wolf is the character that is absolutely amazing, so I will be saving my resources for Silver Wolf. Now we do need to know about the banner schedule for all of this stuff. We don't know how or when the characters will be coming out or how fast, but if it's 1 month for each banner release, well, I've talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 5 characters, sorry. So if it's 1 month for each, you should be able to have time to save for particular characters. Now in my account, I've got seal for my 50/50. That means I am guaranteed to pull the next character, get the next character, whoever it is. I probably won't go for the next character who is set to be Jing Yuan. I'll go for Kafka, skip the rest of them, and then go for Silver Wolf, even though I wanted to get Blade as well because he's actually very, very strong. But unfortunately, with the amount of resources we will be able to get, obviously as a free-to-play player, it's going to be a lot harder to get the characters I want, except I get very, very lucky. So out of all the characters I have mentioned, the characters I've talked about, tell me down in the comment section who you will be saving for, who you will be going for. It's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.